Peter's escape from prison Bible story for kids. A miraculous rescue. The Bible is full of amazing stories, and one of the most exciting is the story of Peter's escape from prison. This story is found in the book of Acts, chapter 12. Let's dive in and discover how God's power can overcome any obstacle. Peter's arrest. King Herod, who ruled Judea at that time, was not a friend to Christians. He wanted to please the Jewish leaders, so he started persecuting the church. He even had James, the brother of John, killed with a sword. Seeing how much this pleased the Jewish leaders, Herod decided to arrest Peter too. Passover. It was during the important time of the Passover feast that Herod had Peter arrested. Heavy guard. Peter was placed in prison under heavy guard. 4 squads of 4 soldiers each took turns watching him, making sure he couldn't escape. Herod planned to put Peter on trial after the Passover. The church prays. Peter's friends and fellow Christians were very worried. They knew Peter was in great danger, but they didn't just sit around and worry, they prayed. The church prayed earnestly to God for Peter's release. Non-stop prayer. The Bible tells us that the church prayed without ceasing. This means they prayed constantly and with great faith. An angel appears, while Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, chained to them for extra security. Something amazing happened. An angel of the Lord appeared in his cell. The cell was suddenly filled with a bright light. The angel woke Peter up by tapping him on the side and said, "Quick, get up." Chains fall off. The chains that bound Peter miraculously fell off his hands, following the angel. The angel gave Peter instructions: put on your clothes and sandals. Peter obeyed. "Now put on your belt and follow me," the angel said. Peter, still a bit dazed, followed the angel out of the prison cell. Passing the guards, they walked right past the guards. The guards didn't see them, as if they were invisible. Iron gate opens. They came to an iron gate leading into the city, and it opened for them by itself. Freedom at last. Once they were outside the prison, the angel suddenly disappeared. Peter realized it wasn't a dream. He was truly free. He went straight to the house of Mary, the mother of John Mark, where many Christians were gathered, praying for him. Knocking at the door. When Peter knocked at the door, a servant girl named Rhoda answered. Overjoyed, Rhoda was so overjoyed to hear Peter's voice that she ran back and told everyone, forgetting to even let him in. Couldn't believe it at first. They didn't believe her. They thought she was imagining things, but Peter kept knocking, and when they opened the door, they were amazed to see him. God's power. Peter's escape from prison is a powerful story of God's amazing power and the importance of prayer. Even when things seem impossible, God can do anything. He hears our prayers and can answer them in miraculous ways. Remember these key points. God protects His people even when facing danger. God is always with us. Prayer is powerful. Never underestimate the power of prayer. Nothing is impossible for God. No prison, no chains, no problem is too big for God to handle. Conclusion: trust in God's power. Peter's escape from prison is a story of hope, faith, and the incredible power of prayer. It reminds us that no matter how impossible a situation seems, God is always in control. Kids can take comfort in knowing that just like He helped Peter, God is always watching over them and ready to help when they call on Him.